So you're a Ford owner, and one of those cryptic codes just popped up on your dashboard. Don't worry, we've got you. In this explainer, we're going to tackle a really common one, B1D0215. Let's figure out exactly what your car is trying to tell you.
Okay, so your left high beam isn't working, and the car's giving you this code. You know, it can be super frustrating, but believe it or not, that code is actually your friend. It's giving you a huge clue. So let's break down what it really means.
All right, first things first. We need to translate what your car is trying to say from mechanic speak into plain English.
So the official definition says the circuit is shorted to the battery or open. What does that even mean? Well, think of it like a broken light switch in your house. The electricity isn't getting where it needs to go. It's just technical talk for a break or a fault somewhere in that electrical path. Now, here's the best part. The car's computer has already done most of the detective work for you. It's not just some random electrical problem. It has pinpointed the issue specifically to the circuit for your driver's side high beam. That narrows things down a ton.
And listen, this isn't just some minor annoyance we're talking about. A high beam that doesn't work is a real safety issue, especially if you're driving at night on dark roads. It's definitely a problem you'll want to get sorted out right away.
Okay, so let's get our hands dirty. Well, maybe just a little. We're going to start with the diagnostics. And the good news? The most common causes are usually the easiest things to fix, and you can probably check for them yourself.
This should be music to your ears if you're hoping to fix this yourself. Seriously, before you start worrying about expensive parts or a trip to the shop, just know that the culprit is very often something that's just wiggled loose. I mean, think about it. Engine vibrations, hitting bumps in the road, over time, that can work a connector loose.
So here's your game plan. Pop the hood and find your headlight assembly. First, just use your eyes and your hands. Is that plug on the back of the headlight nice and firm? Give it a little wiggle. If it moves, push it in until you hear it click. Next, go ahead and unplug it and take a look at the metal contacts inside. See any of that white or greenish crusty stuff? That's corrosion, and it's a real connection killer. If you spot any, a quick spray with some electrical contact cleaner can work wonders.
Okay, but what if you've checked the connections? Everything looks tight and clean, but you're still getting that error code? Well, it's time to dig just a little bit deeper into the circuit itself.
At this point, you're basically looking at two main possibilities. First, you could have faulty wiring. You'll want to carefully trace that wire from the headlight as far back as you can. Look for any spots where it looks cracked, melted, or maybe it's been pinched or rubbed raw against a sharp metal edge. The other possibility is a failed component. That could be the high beam bulb itself, a relay, or maybe even the control module. In both cases, the solution is pretty straightforward. The bad part has to be replaced. And hey, it's really important to know your limits here. Checking a connection is one thing, but diagnosing bad wiring or swapping out modules, that can get tricky. If you're not comfortable using a multimeter or working with vehicle electronics, there is absolutely no shame in calling a qualified mechanic. Better to be safe.
So let's pull all of this together. We're going to walk through the complete action plan one more time, from the simplest fix all the way to the most complex.
Think of this table as your ultimate cheat sheet. Seriously, just start at the top with the easy stuff, tightening and cleaning, and then work your way down the list. If you follow this logical order, you can track down the real cause of the problem without any of the guesswork. See? These error codes aren't really meant to be confusing. Once you understand what B1D0215 actually means, you have a clear, step-by-step roadmap to getting the problem fixed and getting your high beams back on. So yeah, that little code on your dashboard might seem intimidating at first, but remember, the solution could be as simple as plugging something back in all the way. A quick 5-minute check under the hood could be the difference between a free fix and an unnecessary and probably costly trip to the repair shop. It's for sure worth a look.